Congratulations, you are still alive. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but not you. Not anymore.
We got a girl with snake, an empath, a narcissist, being charmed or used, enabled. This person has no boundaries, right? This person has no boundaries. I'm feeling Snow White and the Seven Dwarves vibes, right? I feel like this person's an evil witch, right? I'm feeling Snow White. And I feel like there's a dark witch involved. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest of them all? Type of vibes. In competition with another divine, with a divine feminine. So you got a devil feminine, right? It's in competition with a divine feminine. Snow White vibes. Right, and she doesn't like you, right? She doesn't like this divine feminine, right? Because she has the light, right? So she hates. I'm hearing that she hates the light that lives inside of you because it reveals her demons, and that's why she doesn't like people that are introspective. They can see through the bullshit. She works with demons, a lot of dark magic. I feel that she's trying to push onto you. Right, she's always competing with you. Enemy of God. I'm hearing. But she's very clever and malicious in terms of her dark spell down onto you, trying to stop you from receiving your happiness. This type of person, you got to be careful. This is your look over your shoulder type vibes. Right. Works for the serpent. So we look more into it in reference to what's going on. Right. You're suffering a breakup. I feel like you're breaking up with someone and it's not working out the way you expected. Right. I feel like this person self-sabotaged themselves. They had ego issues, jealousy, and I feel like this woman, this witch, this dark witch, this devil feminine was involved, right? With who you broke up with, right? Who you broke up with that was jealous, had ego issues, right? Thought that he was better than you. He lacked confidence too in the relationship. And there's a lot of frustration in the relationship, which is more than likely why you left, right? A lot of self-indulgence. They didn't do the shadow work, I'm hearing. No shadow work, right? That's why you're focusing on yourself more and you're healing. You're healing from this past relationship, this breakup that you suffered. You did a lot of shadow work too, but this person hasn't done the shadow work, I feel. So the person that you were with didn't do the shadow work the way you did it. That's why you healed from your past wounds, past relationships, right? You appreciate life, you understand self-love, right? It's the reason why you understand to heal, right? And you're going to receive your abundance, right? Because your efforts into the darkness, into the light, your transformation, understanding the dark arts, dark spell work. That's why you know how to counterattack So you're very experienced in terms of how to counterattack dark black magic. You have possessed the knowledge of the dark side. It's the reason why this woman here, this devil feminine, is trying to stop you. So you got demons that are trying to stop you from succeeding. Most dark and devil angels don't like you being happy, and that's just part of life, right? That's just part of prophecy too, right? That's why you got to keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what you want. And that's the reason why this dark witch don't like that you have the power to manifest your abundance. Right? That's why there was jealousy in the relationship which ended it. Right? And that's the reason why you Ace of Cups this person. Right? And they're in disappointment in terms, right, of you leaving this person. Right? So you do understand self-love. So self-love, yeah, the power to heal, man. Right? So you have the power to heal. Right? I'm hearing love heals old wounds. Right? You're one with yourself. You're in your higher self, and you possess the power of unconditional love. That's why you have the power to heal. And it's attracting people. It's attracting. I feel like it's attracting your divine counterpart, the person that you are looking for, right? Because my spirit guide is saying you're going to receive your paradise, your happiness, right? You're going to enjoying each other. So yeah, so enjoying each other. So you got someone in the future, right? Because I'm hearing that LL Cool J Paradise song. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, Paradise is very nice. That's LL Cool J. So you might have to listen to that song in terms of your future with your counterpart. But I'm feeling a getaway, right? When you find your divine masculine, right? You're gonna go on a holiday, paradise vibes, beach, resort. I'm feeling maybe a cruise, right? That's what I'm feeling here with these type of vibes, right? You're gonna rest and enjoy each other, man, and enjoy life. So things are looking good for you. And I feel like I feel like this person that you broke up with is trying to come back into your life, right? And looking at your photos as well, missing you, right? And all you want to do is make new memories. This person your ex don't want to leave you the fuck alone, man, right? Or there could be someone in your energy that that's obsessed with you, type of vibes I'm feeling, and you want nothing to do with this person. And there's another situation where in a breakup too, this person wants to make new memories with you. Yeah, Phoenix Rising came out. So you're going through a transformation, right? So you're going through a transformation, a new phase, a renewing growth. So you've changed your mindset into a better one, right? That's why you're attracting a lot of people. Maybe you're receiving offers too in terms of potential counterparts. So you could probably more likely be attracting potential counterparts, right? Making sure that they're actually true divine masculines. Because I feel like the last relationship that you were in, that person wasn't a true divine masculine. Didn't go through their self-healing, didn't do their shadow work. They didn't want to fucking do their shadow work at all. They're lazy, right? Not on point. The intuition is blocked. No creativity, right? No adventure. Yeah, the last relationship was dead. That's why you went for a transformation, Phoenix Rising, right? So from a caterpillar to a butterfly, I'm hearing, right? So things are coming to light in reference to who you're supposed to be with. Your intuition could be telling you too, right? You're very adaptable too, which makes you very successful in terms of your manifestation, what you do in life, right? Mind over matter. You have the power to excel from tribulation, the power to change, to heal people, right? And you're finding out the truth about who you're supposed to be with, and there's somebody watching you too. There's things are coming out about this person too. That's why I feel this dark witch really don't want you to be happy, man. This witch here, don't want you to be happy. She's a fucking snake, man. That's what I'm getting from these vibes. She hates the fact that you have the power to heal. So you gotta watch out for this dark witch. It's more than likely in your energy. Because I felt this dark reverse empress. She's still around too. She's stalking vibes. So she's stalking you too. So she's watching, stalking you on social media platforms. Right? Creepy vibes, like, and I feel like your ex or the person that you cut off is also stalking you, and I feel like he's working in cahoots with this person. Yeah, this dark witch, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest of them all, right? So in this story, you're Snow White, and this bitch is trying to like curse you, force you to eat the apple, right? Like Adam and Eve's story, right? I feel like she's trying to put you back to sleep, but you're too high vibrational, right? You have the light and not the darkness. Spiritual warrior, I'm hearing. Right? This person gaslighted you too, man. You're hateful energy. And I feel like the person you cut off is dealing with this person, the Jezebel witch, I'm feeling. Working with demons. Casting magic, dark spell work on you. Trying to throwing illusion spells to misdirect you, right? Out of jealousy, right? Grim Reaper. So that's confirmation. So this is confirmation. So this is Grim Reaper. So that came out, and that's why they don't like it. Things are coming to light about the person that you were with, that you broke up with. He was dealing with the dark witch. I'm feeling promiscuity, right? A man eater. So the person that you broke up with was a man eater, right? With Grim Reaper there. I'm hearing death follows him wheresoever he goes, because he was dealing with the witch, the Jezebel witch, right? And I'm feeling harlot vibes too with this dark devil feminine. I'm feeling like she's a harlot, right? Because I feel like there's too many demonic entities with this dark witch, and that's the reason why you recognized. That's why you were picking up demonic entities in the person that you broke up with. So the relationship's over. There's no second chance. And you grew and transformed your life, right, from this person that you were with in a relationship. And he's trying to come back into your life, stalking you, watching on your social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Patreon, right? They're crazy as fuck. They don't like it. Yeah, they don't like that you're ascending. See? They don't like that you're ascending. Phoenix rising. Right? So they don't like it that you're ascending to your higher self. You're transforming. right? So you're going for a new phase. Yeah, preparing for a union. So with this ascending card, you're preparing for a union, right? And a love call is coming in. So someone's going to express their love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So you're going to get a call, right? So you're going to get a call from a person, right? Or you could psychically be trying to connect to someone, or he's trying to connect to you, divine feminine, and thinking of you. And you could more than likely feel his presence in terms of your spirituality, right? You're knowing your higher version of yourself and understanding who you're supposed to be with through your ascension, right? I feel like you need to be with someone that's spiritually compatible towards you in terms of balance, understanding yin and yang, right? And that's what you're looking for. And you're manifesting your new love with your power to manifest, right? And that's why this dark witch doesn't like that, because you have the power to manifest, right? And that's why they hate it, right? With the Phoenix rising, paradise, they don't like it that you have the foresight, right? I'm hearing they don't like it that you have the foresight, right? So you're ascending to your higher self, knowing who you're supposed to be with, right? Or you could call the person up, divine feminine. You might your intuition could be telling you who your person is, right? Receiving intuitive messages, right, in terms of who you're supposed to be with, and you could call him instead of him calling you. So take the roles that fit in your situation. So this you're definitely thinking of like your Ten of Cups, right? Your new love, new beginning, new romance, right? Ace of Cups vibes, Ace of Pentacles vibes. As I'm saying that, they were trying to block my memory. So yeah, you most definitely have a dark witch, a snake that works for Satan, right? Trying to ruin your love life. What's wrong with the people these days, right? Good Lord. Why can't people just leave people alone? Right? When a relationship's been cut off, or when someone cuts you off, that's a clear sign. Stay the fuck away. That person doesn't want to be with you anymore. That person doesn't want your type of vibration or energy around that person. Because I feel like you're trying to escape from this person, but this person keeps pulling me back, right? Telling you need him in your life, right? But you don't. This motherfucker, a piece of shit, he works with demons, right? He works with low vibration entities, I'm hearing, right? So I pulled tarot in terms of the situation, right, of what's going down, right, behind closed doors, right? And I feel like this person that was with this group failed attempts to try and stop your divine union of God. So God's put you into a relationship, right, in terms of your Phoenix rising, you're ascending to your higher self, and you know who you're supposed to be with. Like I was saying, you could get a call from him, or he could be sending you psychic messages, telepathic messages of who he is, and you're receiving messages of who to call, and you're more than likely going to call him, right, or him call you, right, depending on how the Most High wants you to come together. You have to pay attention in terms of the intuitive messages that you're receiving behind closed doors, and you know what I'm talking about when this happens, right? So pay attention to your intuition, right? Because your intuition is talking to you and letting you know things, right? I feel that you know this already, right? And they're trying to put a stop to it, right? And that's why I feel like these dark angels, these dark forces, these dark witches and warlocks don't want you to move on. It's like they want to trap you. You know, it's like the witch in Snow White, and how the witch wanted Snow White's life, right? And what was her main goal? It was to destroy her, right? Put her to sleep, right? And she made her eat the apple, right? I feel like this person was trying to curse you, but you knew that already, right? And that's more than likely why you picked that up through the relationship, and that's why there was a breakup, and that's why I still feel that he's stalking you too, right? I feel like he's still stalking you as well, right? Trying to trap you with negative thoughts, trying to put you in anxiety, depression, and fear. Trying to put you in despair, trying to make you feel like you're not worthy, right? And I feel like this person is trapped because they tried to interfere into your ascension, right? That's why they're receiving the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Five of Cups, man. So the failed attempts, man. Right? So you got the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, right? And Five of Cups. So I feel like they're trapped, man. Because they tried to put you in a illusion, right? To try and bring you back to that person. Right? This play energy I'm feeling. Playing with your mind a lot. And that's why he's in negative thoughts. He's trapped. I'm hearing he's trapped. And that's part of his judgment. Right? Playing the victim mentality. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to play the victim mentality to try and get you back. Right? That's why I heard that song, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. So that's what I'm feeling, man. Right? I don't know what's wrong with people these days. Like, why won't, like, when no means no, no means no, right? So why can't you just piss off? Like, once the relationship is over, it's over, man. Like, you should have known the person's worth when you were with them, and not playing around with this fucking clown, this Jezebel witch. You shouldn't have even dealt with this dumb Jezebel witch. So the person that you broke up with didn't know your worth. Right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone around and cheat on you, right? And play around. So that's why he's stuck in the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Five of Cups. He fucked around and found out, right, that he made a mistake, and now he's trying to make up for it and come running back. Every time he's coming running back, yeah, you Five of Cups him, and you didn't want to take him back, right? Everything he's done is failed. That's why he's in regret, right? He's in grief, right? Because you won't take him back, and he's trying to do dark spell work to bring you back. A lot of love, sex, and magic, right? That's what I'm feeling, right? So all their attempts have failed, right? And things are coming to light with the sun, right? About them casting dark illusions, right, on you with the Seven of Cups, right? He played around, right, and you knew about it with the Seven of Cups. You knew he had heaps of options. He was playing around with other women, right? He's a womanizer, this guy, right? Like to cheat around, play around, right? And you sensed it through your intuition. And he tried to bring your vibration down, and the divine was not having it. It was time for you to ascend and cut this person off. He was fucking with your ascension, your spirituality, your abundance. This guy's got a lot of bad karma, right, coming on him. And that's the reason why the divine has cut you off from this person, right? Because he's no good for your soul, right? So things are coming to light in terms of what he was doing behind closed doors. He was playing around, and he had choices. He had options, right? He had options to sleep with how many women, do this type of shit behind closed doors, right? At convenient times where he can go and play around, right? And that's why things are coming to light, right? In terms of this piece of shit trying to come back in your energy. This person's an energy vampire, wants to suck out all your positivity, and he dumps all his fucking worries, his guilt, right, his insomnia, his fears, his depression onto you, and then exchange it for your positive and optimistic energy. So I feel like this person drained you a lot in a relationship, right? And there was a time where you said enough was enough, right? And that's the reason why the breakup happened the way it happened, right? And these Jezebel witch that the Jezebel witches that he was with, right? It's like he's siphoning them to try and come back to you, make you come back to him, right? To take your energy, because I'm hearing that he's very codependent in terms of your energy, right? And that's why you were frustrated in the relationship, see? And he was pushing that shit onto you too, I'm feeling. And he self-sabotaged himself. That's why he's got ego issues, jealousy. He's very jealous, right? These type of people usually are like that, right? So there's things come to light in reference to this player, how he had options of playing around, right? And he's doing all types of black magic to stop you from reaching your new love, right? They're trying to stop this divine union, right? That God has set you up with this divine masculine, right? True divine masculine. That's spiritually balanced, emotionally balanced. I'm getting King of Cups vibration, King of Cups energy, right? So they're trying to stop you from going to your union, right? The person you're supposed to be with. So I'm hearing Make Me Better vibes by Nia and Fabulous, right? And you're a true empress. You're nurturing. A lot of growth is happening because Phoenix rising and you're going for a transformation. So the divine has set you up to receive your abundance, and that's why the chariot came up upright, right? There's movement and progression, right, in terms of where you need to go in life. So the divine is directing you, right, to your divine counterpart. There's going to be a love call, right? This love call came out, like I was saying, right? You could receive a call, or you could know who your person is, right, in terms of who you're supposed to be with, right? So that your intuition could be talking to you, telling you who your person is, and you're receiving mental clarity, right, about it with the Ace of Swords, right? And it's starting conflict with your ex. I'm feeling a case of the ex vibes by Maya, right? You were there for the person, but he wasn't there for you, right? He was playing around too much. That's why I said, my spirit guide said, case of the ex, that song by Maya. So you might need to listen to that, right? It might resonate to your situation or what was going down, right? And your mind was too sharp. Your intuition was too sharp, man. You can see through the bullshit, right? You can see through the bullshit. Yeah, things are. You can see through the bullshit. What he was doing behind closed doors, you knew he had options. That's why things would come to light. See, because the Ace of Swords tell me that you received mental clarity about him playing around, him having options, right? Things that come to light with the Sun card and the Seven of Cups. So he had options. He had options, and he had how many people that he was playing with. He was having sexual intercourse with. So I'm hearing STD. I'm hearing spiritual transmitted diseases, spiritual transmitted demons. Right? I'm hearing catch my disease. And that's why you want nothing to do with this person. Right? Very toxic too. Out of control. A lot of sexual energy, and you more than likely felt that as well. This person could pull on your sacral chakra, root chakra, right? Try and use throwing love spells onto you to come back to him, right? But it didn't work. It failed. So they're trying to stop you from going to your divine union, right? Yeah, they're trying to stop you from going to your divine union, your King of Wands. They're trying to stop you, and your King of Wands is a natural born leader, He's an angel. He's an earth angel, right? He's emotionally balanced. He's done the shadow work into the light, right? So he's worked on himself from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So this person's a light worker. He's a light angel, right? So your Nine of Wands, you're supposed to be with your Nine of Wands, right? So there's quick movement and you're receiving clarity about it, right? So you're receiving clarity about this relationship, right? With the Empress, right? So that's you. You're the Empress. You're beautiful, amazing, right? You work hard on yourself, right, to evolve into a butterfly. You went through a transition, and you're receiving, and there's constant movement with the Charity, right? You got power and authority, and you're moving forward with what you need to do in terms of your mental clarity with the Ace of Swords upright. Right, receiving mental clarity about your King of Wands, right? Your Earth Angel, your Divine Masculine, right? So you're supposed to be with this King of Wands, right? This natural born leader. Like I was saying, you might receive a love call, right? So you more than likely know this person, and you could call him, or he could call you. Take the roles that fit with your situation, right? So you can't stop this relationship, I feel. So the divine has put you with who you're supposed to be with, right? So he's got the foresight, I'm hearing, right? He's career focused. He can overcome any challenge, right? Just like you with the Empress, right? With the abundance, emotionally balanced, evolving. So this is a beautiful relationship. This person that you're supposed to be with, he's gonna move you to higher places in terms of spirituality, right? Understanding each other, right? So this group here has failed. So there's a group that's failed attempts to stop this divine union, right, from coming together, right? And I feel like this is connected to another reading that I did, right? Confirmation of the Nine of Swords coming to this union is unbreakable. Because I pulled cards about the situation, I remember. The person, a knight in shining armor, that's what it was. I think it was a knight, yeah, it was a Nine of Swords. Then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you finally see the truth, right? So you finally see the truth, right? But the hero lies in you. So your divine counterpart, right? You're receiving mental clarity about it with the Ace of Swords upright, right? And this is why they're trying to stop that, but they can't. It's ordered by the divine, right? What is of God, right? You can't break, right? Unless you overthrow it and do dark spell, then you fight against God if you try and stop it, right? And you're only fighting what God ordered, see? So the magician came out with the Fool, right? So you're both powerful manifestors. With the Fool card going on to your new beginning, right? And there's people I heard play both of you as a Fool. I feel like you're divine masculine too. I think they know about him, and they're trying to find out who he is so they can destroy his life too. I feel like he's trying to destroy your union, but he can't, right? Because he's a powerful manifestor. He can see through illusions, right? You see how powerful he is. So he's in his higher self. He knows how to balance. He has balance in his chakras. I'm hearing. He's conquered the 7 deadly sins, right? With the High Priestess energy, I can see through all the bullshit. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, man. And the Emperor and Empress came out too, right? In terms of who you're supposed to be with, right? See, the Emperor and the Empress. So you know about your emperor, right? And you got your eyes on him. See how he's got his eyes on him, right? Because you know he's spiritual. And you can see the power inside of him, right? And you can feel it through the vibration. You'll know when you feel it. I'm hearing, right? You know he possesses the light, powerful magic, right? A strong manifester with the magician, right? Upright. So with the high priestess too. So you're supposed to be together, right? And you're in your shit with the high priestess. You can see through the bullshit. You know where to go. You know who he is, right? I feel when the time comes, and it's ordered by the divine, the Hierophant, right? You can't make this shit up. And after that came out the lovers, man. Right? The lovers came out. So you're supposed to be with this guy. You're supposed to be with this divine masculine, right? He has the power to manifest anything, right? And with both of you together, right, you're unbreakable, unstoppable. That's why these Jezebel witches and this dark warlock, the person that you're with, is trying to stop you from moving on to another relationship, trying to stop you from healing from that narcissistic, negative, toxic relationship, the promiscuous vibes, man-eater vibes, womanizer vibes, because you got this man-eater, Jezebel witch, and the people and the women that he was sleeping with, right? He likes to play around a lot. He's a womanizer, right? And that's why he's trying to stop you. He fucked around, found out that he made a mistake, and he played with your heart. I'm hearing that song by Backstreet Boys. Quit playing games with my heart, right? That's what I'm hearing. So you're definitely going to a new relationship. The Lover's card coming out, right? You both done the shadow work. See, you have the power over darkness. That's what I'm hearing, right? With the Nine of Swords, you're moving on, right, to better things. You're too powerful, see? So confirmation of the Nine of Swords, right, and the Strength card, right? You're protected, untouchable. This is a magical union. I'm hearing a magical divine union. I'm hearing, and they can't stop it. Right, all the dark spell work that they're doing, it's not gonna work. Right, especially love, sex, and magic. This person's been love bombing you for how long? I can feel it that they're playing with my throat chakra. They're playing games. They're throwing dark magic and they think it's funny. A lot of these Jezebel witches are gonna suffer, man. You're gonna get your evil karma, whether you like it or not. And they don't like it. I feel that they're what they're doing behind closed doors is come to light, right? With the Sun card, with the Sun card, and the Seven of Cups coming out, right? Because I pulled tarot, I put another deck in reference to the situation, and the Lovers came out twice. So that's confirmation with the love card first, right? That's first confirmation. And then you got the Lovers here. So you got the Lovers here on the second deck that I pulled as well, right? So this is confirmation that you're going to your new reunion, your new romance, your new love. New beginnings, I'm hearing. Right, better than the last one. It's not good. So yeah, that sounds real good. These entities, I'm not gonna win. That's what I'm hearing. God's not gonna allow it. So they failed to break up your union, your future union. It's not gonna work, I'm hearing. Whatever they do, whatever dark magic spell work that they throw at you or your counterpart, it's not going to work. You are going to come together, whether they like it or not. Right? So fit the jigsaw puzzle in terms of your situation and what's happening to you behind closed doors. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't out. I'll see you on the next one.
So if you wonder why I be searching peace of mind, riddle me this, riddle me that. Why they gotta ride like that? Say the same thing over like that. So what's the point of singing if they only tune you out? Try to clear lyric, don't belt it out. I'm just making sense, please make it clear. Listening to goodness, through this music to the ear.